Hi, I'm Peter Cavanaugh. This is my UDL Plus One story. The course I'm using for my UDL experience is Branding and Marketing, a 14-week in-person class taught every semester to business and technology management students. A bit of context may help. A brand is a name, term, design, or symbol, or any feature that distinguishes one seller's good or service from those of other sellers. It's a very large, complex, sometimes subjective topic, which we look to distill into objective, measurable elements called a brand audit. The brand audit combines the objective measures of the brand, the facts, with analysis of the brand relative to the marketplace, the exploratory, to create strategic recommendations for the brand. Before we look at potential barriers for learning during the critical event, let's look at some things that are working well. There are many things that are working pretty well for the brand audit. We foster collaboration and community, checkpoint 8.3, when teams are created early in the semester. We activate background knowledge, checkpoint 3.1, when we provide a template brand audit as an example. And we optimize individual choice and autonomy, checkpoint 7.1, when we provide a short lecture followed by active learning and supplemental videos. The organization and hierarchy is working well, and it's a direct result of this class. Checkpoint 3.3, guide information process and visualization, as you can see on the next page. This is the reformatted brand audit pyramid. Each element is categorized as a fact, analysis, or recommendation. The focus is on using the facts and analysis to make appropriate recommendations. The barriers that were identified for this critical event are related to the learning goals and assessment and some of the teaching methods. Upon reflection, we were teaching the brand audit as if it were a description of the brand only, not a vehicle for learning and assessing the value of a brand. While we practiced certain elements of the audit, the groups didn't always have enough practice when they tackled their own brand audit for the presentation. We identified the barrier, the reference checkpoint, and developed specific recommendations to reduce the barriers to learning. There were more barriers than we could fit on one page. In many cases, the solution to a barrier may involve several checkpoints. Identifying solutions at a checkpoint level helps keep the focus on solving the specific challenge. Where the solutions overlap, there may be an opportunity to address multiple barriers with one or few actions. In this case, we're looking at the elements of the brand audit that are not connected, and there really isn't enough practice on each element. When we look at the reference checkpoints, we identify several opportunities for solutions as listed here. I'm pleased to share the specific changes that were made to the critical event as a result of this effort. Each of these are complementary, and together they are my plus one UDL solution. The first, better understanding and articulating the goal of the audit, and enabling students to provide their own goals and roadmap for success. The goal is critical. If people don't understand what the goal is for the brand audit, it is hard for them to achieve that goal. Second, the brand pyramid enables the student to understand how the different components of the brand and audit work together to provide justification for reasoned recommendations. This newly reformatted brand pyramid, the brand audit pyramid, has helped students already this semester to prepare for the final presentation. Third is a new assessment created for the students and edited by the students so that they have a better understanding of what is expected and also what will be evaluated. They also use this evaluation tool for each other during their final brand presentation. Next semester, we'll use this to evaluate each brand audit element during the semester before we get to the final brand audit presentation. I believe that students will be able to learn the branding material easier and more completely because of the work done in this UDL class. UDL puts the emphasis squarely on learning the material and the responsibility of the instructor to make space so that the students can learn. Thank you, Diana and Carrie, the instructors of this class, as well as all of the students. I have learned from each of you. Thank you.